Hills.
Tradition never quits.
Eyes up, eyes up.
Never quits.
College up, let's go! Five, cut, flip! Tradition never rests.
We gotta dig down deep.
Never rests.
NC Rock.
Tradition never graduates.
One, tradition.
I love playing for Sayville. My dad, my uncles all played here. It's awesome tradition. Everyone in the community's all into it, and everyone loves it here.
The town of Sayville is probably one of the greatest places in which to work, to live, and to teach.
Oh, it's great. Everyone knows each other. It's a tight town, small town. By the water, the town itself is really nice. People are great.
Well, Sayville, we're a really tight town. You know, everyone gets along well. We don't really have power in numbers. We're pretty small, but we stick together good.
Yeah, it's the town of Sayville here. Doesn't get much better than this.
It's a town that I'm extremely proud of, extremely proud to work in, to have grown up in, and to live in now.
It's an old, quiet town.
To me, the town of Sayville is just one of the greatest towns in the country. You know, it's real kid-based, community-based, and real supportive of the school system and the athletic programs.
You know, it's a really small, tight, knit community. It's a community that everyone knows each other, everyone, you know, in a good way.
Well, I grew up here. I spent my whole life here since I was little, and just a great place to be, a great family place.
You know, I grew up in this town, and all I ever wanted to do was play Sayville football.
When I think of Sayville football, I think of class, winning, well-respected program, and a very entertaining Saturday afternoon for me.
I think Sayville football is, what it means is just pride. You know, pride in the system, pride in the program, pride in the tradition.
I'm just glad that we have this wonderful tradition.
It means to be a Sayville football player. Dedication, pride, hard work, tradition.
The town, I mean, everybody supports Sayville football. I mean, we get the biggest crowds out of all the sports. All the hype for it's crazy, all the traditions. It just never ends.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Tradition.
One of the slogans that we've used, and I know it's been used in other places as well, it's Brothers Forever. And you know, they just believe that they're going into some form of battle, and they're going to support one another and respect one another, take care of one another, have each other's back, so to speak. And it's teamwork. They're teammates. They respect one another. They work together.
Brothers forever.
We're all brothers here. We all have each other's backs. You know, everybody supports each other. We all go hard or go home, you know.
It's true when they say brothers forever. There are guys that I haven't seen in maybe 20 years, and I feel that I could call them at any time for anything.
Brothers forever.
The brothers forever. You know, the bonding that the kids had was a real special thing.
One of our mottos is Brothers Forever. And you know, one of the things that I remember playing here in high school in you know, 94 and 95 is the camaraderie that we have with each other, and you build that experience that you would do anything for the guy next to you.
I would say the thing that's most important to me is our Brothers Forever mantra, that you know, the people who were closest to me in high school, and some of the people that you know, I still, you know, talk to and look back are the guys I played football with. So, you know, playing football here, and once you play here, you truly are a brother forever.
It's been a tradition for a while where we hold hands walking on the field to show that, like, how tight of a unit we are, that like no one individual is better than anyone else.
When the guys walk out, they walk out hand in hand like they are brothers, and they are there for each other. That to me just signifies that you are unified and that there's always a hand there to help pick you up. And that's like, it's like a brother. And guys are not embarrassed to hold the other guy's hand. And you know, sometimes, you know, I look at it like other teams are looking at it, like, you know, what are those guys holding hands for? And then I think they get on the field with Sayville football and they realize how close and unified they are, and I think they understand they really understand what's going on with the traditions in Sayville.
You do anything for them, like, no matter what.
I'm Coach Buterman from Sayville High School, and you're watching Traditions.
I'm Bob Kohler from Sayville High School, and you're watching Traditions.
Well, get up and through. There you go. Good.
Game of football at Sayville, it's like a brotherhood. How tight the kids are, how from the best player to the player who might be, you know, a little bit further behind. How the kids really like each other, they enjoy each other's company, and how they're here all, you know, way earlier than they're supposed to be, and they stay later than we ask them to. And, you know, I want the community to know that, you know, it's more than just a game of football. It's a lot about, you know, some of these kids, this is, you know, one of the most important things they have going in their life, that, you know, this is where they build friendships and bonds. So I want them to show them that, you know, Sayville football is more than just the game.
Number 9, I mean, it's just such a great thing. Mitch Cangelosi, I mean, it'd be an honor for whoever got it to wear it. Respect that number.
I've been here a long time. I obviously played football here. You know, this program's obviously ridiculously important to me. It's not only important on what we do on the football field, but it's extremely important to me of how we carry ourselves off the football field.
Mitch Cangelosi is the brother that we lost.
In 2006, a former player, Mitch Cangelosi, who was part of the 1998 Long Island Championship team, had passed away. There are a lot of great traditions of Sayville football. There are a lot of great traditions of Sayville football. It's probably what's become probably the most important tradition in Sayville football history.
And now they dedicate his number 9, to the player that exemplifies everything Mitch stood for, which was, you know, hard work and perseverance and just a great teammate.
Every year the family as well as the athletes get together with the coaching staff, and based on the athletes' work ethic, support from his teammates, his leadership abilities, he's given number 9 to wear.
You're talking about a team that's been playing football since 1928. Put that in perspective, guys. Since 1928. A lot of people wore this uniform before me. A lot of them wore it before you, and many more will wear it after you. So when you put this jersey on, you don't just represent the name that's on the back of it. You represent the name that's on the front of it. And this person who wore this jersey, who we now name this award after, the number 9 jersey, understood that. He got it. He was a scholar in school, maybe not because he was the smartest kid in the school, because I bet if you asked Mitch, he would say he wasn't. But he was a scholar in school because he tried. He gave everything of himself in school, what God gave him.
I think that the number 9 jersey is phenomenal because what it stands for basically is, you know, emulating, you know, Mitch Cangelosi, just a lot of the qualities that he had, and just I love the fact that the students, the athletes, they all want to live up to that. They want to be, you know, someone who works hard in the classroom, not just football, not just skill on the field, but working hard in the classroom and you know, just being an upstanding person, good qualities, good morals. So I think it teaches, you know, the kids a lot, and they strive for that.
That player who's chosen to wear that number, there'll be no name on the back because, you know, the last person to wear that jersey with a name will be Mitch. But, you know, and the whole purpose of that jersey is now we fight and rally around that jersey. And there's no doubt, since my first year coaching here as an assistant, a young 22-year-old, 24-year-old kid, a 1998 team when I met Mitch, he knew no other way to play on the football field than 100%. What he gave in school, what he gave on the field, and what he gave in his life, as short as it was 100%. I guarantee there wasn't a day where Mitch went to bed at night and said, I didn't give 100% today. Because if you ask anyone who knew him, and I'm not putting this kid on a pedestal, trust me, anyone that knew him would say the same thing.
I knew Mitch real well. You know, Mitch was just a great kid, great person, a great teacher, great player.
There are a lot of great things here, being all county, being all Long Island, being all state, winning the Long Island Championship. They're all awesome. This is probably the ultimate prize.
It just represents that as a brother that we will never forget him and that he is always on the field and always in our minds.
Why? Because it says a lot about you as a human being. You could win a lot of things in life and not be a good person. You could be very successful in life and not be a good person. This kid was very successful in life and was a good person. That is the ultimate. If I can have my son grow up to be what Mitch Cangelosi was, I'd be a pretty happy dad. And I can't think of anyone more deserving of this award than Stephen Ferrara.
Games are up. Senior, Sayville, wide receiver, safety. Night before game day, just hanging out, about to go to sleep in a little bit, but just watching some YouTube videos, and nothing's better than some Ray Lewis, right?
This room is our history room, and you know, outside these signify our 4 Long Island championships. Basically, you know, this program's been around since 1928, and what I did when I took over is I kind of collected all the stuff that was kind of buried in the sand, and what we did is we want to kind of highlight, you know, our accomplishments and our player. These are also some of the films of our history. You know, obviously we go back 1928, but we have 8mm going back to 1956, and we've actually had people ask us for the films and to try and convert them. This is kind of the history of our program. You know, we have people that went as far as meeting the President of the United States. You know, we've obviously had a lot of successful seasons. Since 1970, we've only had 4 losing seasons, so that's pretty impressive. So, you know, the tradition is ridiculously rich here.
This room's pretty cool. It has every single t-shirt that we ever used.
What we do in the beginning of the year is we put a list of our opponents on the back of a shirt.
Charlie Herber was a gentleman that, member of the custodial staff, that would write down Sayville, #1, and then list the opponents that Sayville would play that year.
And one of our traditions here is our kids wear eye black. You know, whether it's sunny, rainy, that's really irrelevant.
When we beat that team, we take our eye black and wipe it on the back of the shirt.
Coach Haas now has every t-shirt from when it started till now. And you know, you can see all the teams that you beat, all the teams that all the guys before us blacked out.
And as you can see here, this is our 2004 Rutgers Trophy team with the schedule, and as you can tell, the kids blacked out the teams we won, and that's a perfect season. This is the shirt that, you know, every year that we basically aspire to.
If I've been here for 41 years, I know it's been going on for at least 41 years.
My favorite tradition would probably be the breakfasts.
The breakfasts were great.
I love the breakfasts.
I'll tell you my favorite tradition growing up when I was a player was the game day breakfast.
The breakfasts.
I love the breakfasts. Eat a good, awesome food from the parents.
This is a typical morning for Sayville football. This is, as you see, all the husbands are in there making all the breakfasts.
We had 30 dozen eggs, 10 pounds of bacon, 5 pounds of sausage, 2 loaves of French toast, and we just threw some pancakes in at the end.
Well, at least since my brother has been in high school, he played for Sayville football, and my mom used to come to the breakfasts and do everything that we're doing. It shows our tradition, and now here I am doing it. Something to look forward to my whole mommy life.
We all walk in, parents clap. The pastor says a few words for us. We get food, there's great food. Then the captain say a few words. All right, so pretty much say today's the first week, you know, got to go out there, show everyone what we got. I think everyone here, we all have the same expectations for each other, you know, win a Long Island championship. I say we got a bunch of guys to do it this year, so there's no reason why we shouldn't do it. Let's go out with a bang.
There's the line of moms, and we all have to give them a kiss, everyone, and then walk out.
I'm Steve Farrar, and you're watching Traditions.
My name is Spencer Ray, and I'm number 73, the right guard for Sayville football. Tomorrow's our first game against Miller Place. It is important that we come out like crazy lunatics and set the tone for the rest of the season so that we could show Long Island that we are not to be taken lightly.
Okay, here we are. We're trying to start a tradition with the adult folks where we get together, we barbecue, we have good food, and support the team. Go Sayville.
You've only been given 8 games. That's all you've been given is 8 games. Some of you guys, this is the only thing in your life that's important to you. Bottom line is you play for each other. You play for the seniors, you play for each other. You have 8 games, and I'll tell you right now, I've been doing this a while. This is one of the more talented teams that I've been around. But talent alone doesn't win you championships. Bottom line is what's between your breastplate, that's called your heart. If you don't have a heart, and this team's heart doesn't beat at 1, we're not going to win a Long Island championship. Tomorrow we get to play as brothers. Tomorrow we get to play as brothers. Tomorrow's when it's fun. If tomorrow isn't fun, what are we doing? If tomorrow isn't fun, what are we doing? This is what I want to see tomorrow. I want to see animals. With the talent we have in this room and the hard work that you guys have put into this program, the bar is here, guys. A Suffolk County championship in Sayville is not enough. Our goal is to win the Long Island championship. That's where the bar is at Sayville. Look around. This is us. Tomorrow, and for every game forward, we battle together. People who come to play Sayville this year, they're already down 7 points. I'm telling you right now, they're down 7 points. I have a tremendous lot of respect for you guys. I really do. Why? Because you give me everything you have. Well, tomorrow is your chance to show everyone what Sayville football is going to be about in 2011.
Let's bring it! And let's bring it every freaking play! Let's go Sayville! 1, 2, 3, Sayville!
Hey, let's go! Right away, right away, right away! Joker, Joker, Joker!
Go! We're purple and gold! We're purple and gold!
Right on the button, touchdown. Stay, stay, stay!
What do you think, Nine?
It's good. Good feeling.
Hey, John! John! Hey, John! Good job covering up on contact.
Sayville football is, huh?
That's what football's about. I'll say it again. This is a good football team. But we didn't play as good as we are today.
It's a win, and we'll all enjoy it because they're not easy to come by. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Please just guide me home, back where I belong. There's nothing I would change, wouldn't have it any other way. If I could have one wish, you know it would be this. I am not afraid, wouldn't have it any other way. Please just guide me home, back where I belong. There's nothing I would change, wouldn't have it any other way. If I could have one wish, you know it would be this. I am not afraid, wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yo, see you guys later.
Wouldn't have it